Hi everybody, it's Zach's Reacts and welcome back to another episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today we're moving on with episode 264 and then going on from there, and we are finally at the end, guys. We are going to complete our Tartaros arc today with the final two episodes. I can't believe we're here. It's been insane, to say the least. This arc has just been full of surprises, full of like WTF moments. And I feel like they're not over yet. Like, I feel like we're gonna have even more like in these final two episodes. Like last episode, guys, we had the big reveal of more dragons. Like Grandina came and Gajo's dragon came, and they just all came and destroyed the faces, all the thousands of faces, and all the other guilds around the continent basically also were out there trying to destroy the faces too, which was my kind of hope all along, that they were gonna like suddenly show up. I didn't expect them to be all kind of separated. It makes sense that they were, but I was kind of hoping for some big like grand Avengers Endgame moment where like they all come together, they're all together like in the same like area, just wrecking the faces. But it makes sense that they're more spread out just because the faces are spread out. But it was still really cool to see all these other guilds kind of form up and just, you know, unite and attack the faces. They weren't able to really do any damage though to it in the episode, so it was actually really good that the dragons did come. They destroyed the faces. I don't know what that means though, guys, because you know, everyone was losing their magic power at that point. Like the faces, you know, did their work. So I don't know if the dragons destroying the faces kind of undid all that, or if there's more of a lasting fallout now from when the faces first kind of went off. So we're gonna find that out, I'm sure, this episode pretty quick. And I'm just thrilled, guys, to see the final two episodes of Tartaros. After that, we're gonna jump into Fairy Tail Zero next time, guys. So I'm crazy excited for that too. I love Mavis. I love Ward, the tree guy. He's pretty cool. I'm really excited to learn about their history and the formation of Fairy Tail and all that stuff they kind of teased early on in the Sun Village arc. So yeah, I can't wait any longer, guys. So we're going to wrap up Tartaros in this episode reaction today, guys. I can't wait. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and hanging out with me, as always. It is much appreciated. So please like this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. We are also doing Black Clover on the channel, if you didn't know, guys. And I am really hoping, guys, to begin Eden Zero. We are kicking that off next week, is the first episode coming out. So I can't wait for that one either. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, so that'll be on the channel, guys. So feel free to subscribe and get notified so you know when that's all coming out. All right, guys, we're going to get started officially with episode 264 of Fairy Tail. Let's go.
We haven't lost yet, humans. Do not despair.
Yeah, I totally forgot to mention that Igneel was like defeated Acnologia. He kind of came down from the sky and took Acnologia out. That was awesome.
Cannons are the pride of Blue Pegasus, and they didn't even leave a mark.
But in the preview last time too, for this episode, they showed Acnologia still fighting, so I don't think he's fully down yet.
So this is how it ends.
You need to move. Who was that? Hey, look!
Evasive maneuvers!
This is so cool. Yeah, that's everyone's reaction right there. That was my reaction for sure.
What damn? What was that?
A bird? I sense Grandina.
And I hope they answer, like, where have the dragons been this whole time? Like, it's so cool that they're here now, but, like, what took them so long? Why were they not coming sooner? That's the stuff I want to know. So I'm hoping they go over that now.
We soar through the skies of Ishgar once again.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a miracle.
Incredible.
Oh my gosh. So good, guys. Can't believe it. Like, it's another, like, wow moment there. And this is our final time with these credits. So we have, these credits are pretty awesome. Song's awesome. Every song of Fairy Tail is awesome. I can't get enough of it, guys. I love it so much. So I feel like we've gotten pretty much everything that these credits have shown now at this point. They did tease that Zaref's coming back in this episode to get the book of E.n.d. We still don't know what's going on with that yet. But Geer was defeated last time. I don't know if he was fully killed. I think he was. Yeah, Urza's fight here was awesome. The underwater kiss right here. Loved it. The dragon fights, my gosh. So good. Geer is a really creepy villain, especially when he's in his Aetherius form. We caught the Santa Claus guy. Missed him last time. I always forget his name, but I kind of don't want to learn his name because I just don't like him. Yeah, E.n.d. Something's happening there. I can't place it. I still can't figure it out yet, guys. I feel like it's right there in front of me, and I'm not able to tell what's going on with it yet. There's so many little questions I have with that I think I'm kind of waiting to see how they answer it.
Damn these things. Our magic's not affecting them at all. Hey, look up there! Do you see it? What is that thing? Is it another demon? I don't think so. She really came back. Meow! That thing took them all down with one hit! What could possibly be that strong? Is it like a super kitty?
No, I don't know how. But it's a dragon.
I fear our chance of victory has disappeared with our magic. No way. Is this someone's idea of a joke? What? Is this really happening? Am I dreaming? The dragons are back. And they're here to
And for
save
so many
us.
of these guild members, guys, it's probably freaking them out because the last time they saw dragons was during Eclipse, and the dragons were all evil, and they had to fight them, and they don't know what to think right now. So, but the fact that the faces are being destroyed, I'm sure that says a lot right there. But they're probably really freaking out that they're gonna turn on me next. But they won't. They won't. We know better.
I can feel his energy.
Yeah, I'm really curious how these dragons are back, like Sting and Rogue's dragons, because my understanding was that they actually were killed.
Acnologia.
How are they back, like in this physical form?
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, the executioners!
It's a dragon! Wait, now there's a dragon too?
He's sweet. Love he's sweet.
Is that really him?
It destroyed them.
Is the dragon on our side? Don't let your guard down yet, man.
Yeah, he was probably like, oh my gosh, Eclipse 4 or whatever number they're on now. Did she do something wrong? But this is good. This is good.
I just don't understand how the faces are being wiped out so quickly.
They're all back. All the dragons are back. I really want to know why and how. But yeah, they're back. I love it. I love it.
Christina's up and running.
Any news from outside?
Sir, receiving messages from guilds everywhere. The dragons are back, and they're destroying the faces.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, please no. How could such a perfect plan go so off the rails? The faces are
Somebody needs to just
gone.
eat
They're
him and be
done
done
for
with him. Yeah. All right. You're done, faces.
We did it! Take that, you stupid faces!
What did we do?
Don't ask me, pal. I got no idea.
Me neither! Yay! They saved our lives!
If it wasn't for the dragons, Tartaros would have won.
I can feel it! My magic power's back, baby!
We owe it all to them. We had no hope, no power. Humanity was staring into the void, but they risked their lives to protect us.
It's coming, the build of the music. Here we go.
We've done it.
Yeah.
The revival of E.n.d. has been stopped. Victory is ours.
What will I do without the protection of my master? Where will I go from here? Because I can't stick around this place anymore.
We were defeated.
Oh, we still got an episode to go. Something's gonna happen, guys, with this book.
He was actually alive?
We all were. Skiadrum, Metallicana, and Grandina. We lived within all of you, the Dragon Slayers. We used a very sacred art to allow our spirits and our powers to lie dormant within each one of you.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Is that what those heart palpitations were? Your powers were awakening?
Oh my God, it was.
You never gave me a straight answer on that. How exactly did you get inside me anyway? I think I'd remember eating a dragon.
We chose this course of action for 2 reasons. First of all, we wanted to keep you Dragon Slayers from ever physically transforming into a dragon, and therefore suffering the same fate as Acnologia. And now for the second reason.
Hey, wait!
We'll finish this discussion later. You just worry about getting that book.
Dad, come back!
What does he want? A book?
Which one?
This is what he wants, isn't it? The Book of E.n.d.
Hand it over.
I made a promise, too, that I would do whatever it took to defeat E.n.d.
This ain't about you.
No.
So that was the reason you chose to stay with the humans. You wanted to keep them from turning into me. You don't really think I feared one of Xerath's pathetic demons, do you? That's ridiculous. For I am Acnologia, king of the dragons. But don't forget, you were once a human. I will not stand by and let these other dragon slayers meet the same fate. It doesn't matter where you stand, I'll still destroy you. Just like I'll destroy them and the entire world.
Like, I know Gray made a promise, but like the dragon, like the one that just saved you, is saying, I need it.
Where'd it go? You gotta be kidding! It wasn't my fault!
Oh my God.
Thank you for taking care of my book. But I think it's best that I keep it. It's rather important, you see.
He's back, and I don't know what to think. Oh my God.
I should have known. Wait, is that Seraph? Well, Geer, that was a valiant effort. You came so very close to reviving E.n.d. You've earned the time to rest in peace.
Please, I only wanted to fulfill the promise I made to you.
It saddens me, but you failed.
Oh my God, he's pulling a Thanos. He is. Wow. Oh my God. So he's done.
What the hell? Didn't you create him? I did, but you see, what I create, I destroy. When this all began, I was only interested in dealing with you. What? But then Acnologia had to come along and ruin my plan. I can't help but wonder, will he change history once again? Or will there be a miracle? Not even I know the answer to that.
What are you trying to say?
I'll show you despair unlike anything you've ever imagined.
Oh my god. And he's gone?
Well, now what do we do?
It's a threat.
That book could destroy everything.
Not if I have it.
Come on.
Is that all you got? I expected more from Igneel, the Fire Dragon King. Thanks to you, my powers have been dormant for quite some time. Son.
Dad, where are you?
As I mentioned before, there were two reasons we stayed inside
God,
the
he's gonna
Dragon
die
Slayers.
now because he's going over.
The first was to create antibodies within you, to keep you from ever undergoing any physical transformation. Thankfully, that process was successful, and you will never experience the dragonification that Acnologia once did.
Where are you
The
going?
process of creating these antibodies was very delicate and required all of our energy. That's why we never made our presence known to you. And now the other reason. We were waiting for the perfect time to fix our mistakes. It was our destructive legacy that brought Acnologia to this world, and we wanted to be the ones to personally eliminate him.
No! This isn't how it was supposed to be! Just hang in there a little longer! You left me once and I'm not gonna let you leave me again!
I have waited for this moment for so long. Once I've slain you, I can rest peacefully.
Whoa. Oh my god, no.
Natsu.
Look what I caught, Dad!
Good work. Are you gonna cook it?
Well, I would, but you gotta make me a fire.
Absolutely not. You know how to do it yourself.
But it's so easy for you. Do I really have to do it again? All done! My spelling's gotten pretty near perfect, don't you think?
What? Everything's spelled wrong. Do it again.
You gotta be kidding me, old man! Do you know how long I've been working on this?
Complain all you want, but it's still not right.
You want me to redo it? Fine. It'll be so good you won't know what to do. Ah!
Make sure you hold on tight.
Oh my god, guys.
You better brace yourself, because we're just getting started. You ready, son?
Hey, we made it and I didn't fall. Let's go again.
You asked for it.
Ha! There's no way you can knock me off. Hey, Dad, watch this. Fire Dragon! Roar! What do you think?
You call that a roar? You couldn't even cook a fish with that.
Then let's see you do it.
All right, then. Fire Dragon!
Though you said we weren't supposed to wreck the mountains.
Sometimes it's okay to go a little overboard. The key is to always keep a fire in your belly.
That's easy.
proud of the wizard that you've become. Driven, loyal, and strong. Those years I spent with you were the happiest of my life. You might think I was the one who taught you everything, but you were my greatest teacher. You taught me how to love. Never forget that.
God. Oh, I don't know what to do anymore, guys. This is... I'm so sad. Alright, we're gonna go final episode. We gotta see how this all ends. Like, I don't even know what to say. Goodness.
In the end, humanity has prevailed. Only because the dragons chose to intervene. For I was too much of a coward to use the Lumen Histoire.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
One day, the time for it will come, but not quite yet.
Oh my god, what does all that mean? Alright guys, we're here at episode 265, the final episode of Tartaros Arc. We're going to just enjoy the credits again since I'm already talking over them instead of cutting them out. But my gosh, guys, I just a few minutes ago finished the last episode and oh my god, I don't even know what to say or think anymore. Like, so Acnologia is still alive, missing an arm now. Igneel is killed. Like, in the worst way. Like, that's so horrible what happened. And right in front of NOOO. I don't know if Acnologia is either going to fly off and, like, live to fight another day, or if he's going to fight NOOO right now, too, and, like, all that. If they're going to go right into that. But, like, they just showed the guild hall rubble, and it's kind of daylight now, guys, so it's makes me think like night's over. Some more time has passed. A lot of members are at the guild hall. I'm still crazy confused about what the luminous thing is and what power Mavis's original body has. Like, I guess they're not gonna do all that right now. Like, oh my god, so much is happening. Zareth has the E.n.d. book, which matches up right now with the credits. Oh my god. Like, what's he going to do with it? Like, are they going to save that for another time? Another arc? Oh my gosh.
Grantina, you're back!
Yes, child, we've returned at last, and Acnologia has been repelled.
Feels pretty awesome to have a pack of real-life
But is he
dragons on
dead?
our
Did he
side.
fly
I'll
off?
say.
Like, what happened?
Weren't there like thousands of those face things out there?
I'm proud of you for destroying that face.
Thanks, but Carla did the hard part.
So that's him. That's Metallicana.
He's your dad?
You still look like you just swallowed rust.
How do you?
Here's the finale.
I don't get it. I remember killing you, so how can you be here?
We altered your memories in order to help you grow strong.
God.
It was an experiment of ours, one Igneel was against. We raised you both as dragon slayers. And to complete your upbringing, we gave you the experience of slaying dragons. However, it's incorrect to say that we're still alive.
In the truest sense, we've been dead for quite some time. Many years ago, Acnologia used his Dragon Slayer magic to tear our spirits from our bodies. So we have 3 reasons for residing within you.
Oh my god.
Please understand, we did it to defeat Acnologia and prevent you from transforming. But it was also the only way we had to survive.
You mean...
Now that we've left your bodies, there's no way for us to return. The demonstration of power we just gave will also be our last. We hope you can understand why we had to remain in hiding until the time was right. It must be said that Igneel fought from the very brink of death. When you tell tales of this day, do not let that sully the Fire Dragon King's name. None among us had his courage, or felt the depth of his compassion for humanity.
I'm sorry, Dad. You gave me a job, and I failed. So I can't hold it against you that you left. But I had so many questions. Stay. I searched for you for so long. I want you to see what I've become. I've learned to write, and I can cook my own food. I made the best friends. I've joined the best guild there is. Igneel. Dad. I have so much more to say to you, so don't go.
Oh, God.
We've only told you a fraction of what we would if there were time, but I'm afraid there's not. This is goodbye, Wendy.
You're leaving me?
Sweet girl, the road you'll face is fraught with peril, but I've seen you gain the strength to walk it.
No, I can't, Bandina! Not without you!
Let's see him off, kid. With our heads held high.
This show, man. I don't even know what to say.
Farewell, humans. Once, very long ago, there was terrible strife between our kind and yours. It warms my heart to know that in the end, we part in friendship.
The era of dragons has ended. We leave this world for you to protect. The power of man shall pave the future. For that we are thankful.
400 years ago, a Magna Carta pact was made between human and dragon kind. Now, though we are leaving, we shall not forsake it. We dragons shall continue to watch over you forever.
Please don't leave me!
I love you, Wendy, always.
You should get that face checked out.
Way to ruin the moment, you old rust bucket!
Oh, my God.
I'll miss you too.
Acnologia, thanks for everything.
Rest well.
You can't be gone.
Cut it out with the damn waterworks, will you? Come on, Natsu. I taught you what to do when you feel like this. Have you forgotten? Get on your feet.
Okay.
I have been with you every step of the way, and nothing has made me more proud than seeing what you've done. Keep growing. Know that I'll always live in your heart. Show me the fire that burns within you.
I will. I'm gonna work even harder. I'm gonna get even stronger. And when I do, I'm gonna take down Acnologia!
Speak of the future. That's where the power of life truly lies.
God. I'm so, like... Oh, I can barely catch my breath. I'm, like, shaking a little bit, guys. Like so intense. And
It's
now
been a
we
week since
begin the
then.
rebuild process.
The war with Tartaros left us all with wounds. The kind that leave scars. Magnolia took a lot of damage. Our guild hall was reduced to a pile of rubble.
Jeez.
But apart from the destruction here, the faces devastated cities across the continent. And what cuts the deepest is all the loved ones we lost.
Well, so what now? Time to start rebuilding again?
I suppose.
It's gonna be tough. The townspeople fixed it up for us the last time.
Yeah, something tells me we'll have to do it ourselves.
I shouldn't be here. Really don't have the right.
This wasn't your fault, Elfman.
None of this is anyone's fault. Perhaps it's a signal. One to mark the end of an era.
I talked to poor Liusica earlier. She told me that it's a miracle he even survived.
He is gonna wake up eventually, right?
Of course he is, stupid.
I'm a failure. I pledged to be by his side, to give him support. But all I did was lay writhing in pain, while he stood up and fought to save us. I don't deserve him. I don't deserve to live.
That's nonsense. Loxus has always been stronger than us.
If you don't get that he's out of your league by now, you're probably a lost cause.
Hey, stop it!
I'm sorry, Loxus. Farewell!
Ah! Chill out, man! I was just screwing with you, alright?
Calm down,
Separate the sword!
You okay?
Hey, buddy! It's good to see you up and at 'em again.
Are you feeling better?
Not really. What about my feelings? I've been sick worrying about you going off to fight Tempester in that condition. Without even bothering to wake me up. I would have come.
Sure you would have.
Just be happy he's back, will ya?
I'm pathetic.
Whoa there!
To you?
I'm not nearly good enough. You three are the world to me. I can't keep you safe. Not as I am now.
Amazing! My hair looks exactly like it did before!
Oh, wow.
Always down to do it too, baby.
Thank you for the hookup. I appreciate it.
Glad to help. The other look was interesting, but I think this suits you better.
The only barber that can grow hair when cutting it.
I could go longer.
I'm sure it would look nice.
If by nice you mean hot.
How has Wendy been handling everything?
About how you'd expect.
What's that mean?
She's putting on a brave face for now. She's improving.
Little thing. Aw, thanks.
How's Gajiel?
Him? Why don't you take a look for yourself?
Gajiel, maybe you should go home and take a nap. You're snoring in public. Or not.
It hurt them, having to say their goodbyes.
I'm worried about Natsu, too.
He'll be fine. I've no doubt about that.
Huh?
He does have Happy with him after all.
All right, Happy. How much dough do we have stashed?
We've got 130,000 jewels.
So we're kind of poor.
Aye, sir. We'd have been pretty freaking loaded if somebody hadn't stolen our safe. We had enough jewel for like 10 years of fish.
Oh well, we'll make it work somehow.
Aye.
But this letter is the real issue.
Hey, I'm really sorry for interrupting.
Juvia? Why the hell did you follow me out here?
Forgive me, but I had to come. You see, there's something wrong I did that you deserve to know about. The necromancer. The one who was controlling your father. It was me who defeated him. So it's my fault that...
You did what?
I'm sorry. I realize that after what I've done, I've lost the right to love you. Because I know that you love him, and I killed him.
He was gonna die anyway. He told Juvia to do it. Make sure you include that in your apology here. And you better not hate her.
It was you!
You freed him. Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
I'm sorry.
You're so warm. Those memories will haunt me to my grave. But will they always make me tremble?
So much trauma.
Betrayed, bound, beaten, and shamed. Perhaps they broke me after all. I was just too blind to see it.
You'll be okay, Urza. I'm sure of it.
He's just gonna keep walking.
Well just how weak and strong people can be. All you need to do is follow the path of light. And we shall follow the path of darkness. For that's where we'll find Seraph.
These outfits are lame.
Stop your complaining.
It is possible, though, that our paths will someday cross.
I wonder why he's trying to act so cool about it.
How about we exchange our theories later?
Is it love? It must be!
And when that day does come, I hope your light will wash out our shadows. Until then, move forward.
Oh my God, such a great ending with them.
For now.
I was a little sad they
Check
didn't
it out,
actually
everyone!
get to come
Sting
help
and
in the
Rogue are
fight.
back.
So I liked her in
But I
French.
love that they're all together
And
now
one
in
more.
Crime Sorcier.
Lady
Like,
Minerva's with them.
oh, and Minerva too. Okay, awesome. She's back. They're gonna welcome her.
Hey there, it's good to have you back.
Yeah. It's good to be home.
My lady has returned!
I'm really home.
She's crying.
Think it got cold in hell, too?
Well, I did as you asked. Everyone who heard you say you know what got their mind wiped. And I know what's next. You want me to erase my own memories now, don't you? I can do it, but I hate messing with my own memory.
Then don't. You've earned my trust and more. Mestgrider, your task is complete.
What the? What was that for? Have you lost your mind?
Oh man.
The hell is this? How did I get a fairy tale emblem? Start talking!
You've always had that emblem. We concealed it when you began your mission. Then, you erased your own memory and infiltrated the Magic Council.
Oh my God.
You're a good man, fully devoted to the mission, willing to sacrifice your own identity to ensure the
He really is
safety of the
messed.
guild you serve.
Okay, whoa, slow down! What are you saying here? You think I infiltrated the council for Fairy Tale? Well then what about the time when I infiltrated Fairy Tale for the council? This is pure insanity!
This is
Seriously.
exactly why I told you you didn't need to erase your memories. Pull yourself together, man.
So this is for real?
Yes, but no matter. It's coming to a close now. We've come to the end of an era. It's time I let the kids go out and find their own paths. Fairy Tale will not rebuild. I'm disbanding it.
Oh my God, no.
I can sense a presence within. I bet it's Natsu and Happy. All right, you two, party's over. You're busted. Wait, a letter? Someone writes even worse than Urza. What? No way! What the heck are they thinking?
Me and Happy are going on a little training mission. Be back in a year or so. Tell everybody bye for us, will you? Thanks, Lucy. See you later.
How can you just up and leave me alone for an entire freaking year? How dumb are you not to? Can't you see? Did you even think of what this would do to me?
She lost Aquarius. She's losing Natsu. She's going to lose Fairy Tail if they disband.
You will.
Spread your wings, Fairy Tail.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, the nostalgia. Juvie buns. Oh my god, what an arc, man. This was like so much happened. So much is still happening. Like so much is still like unfinished. I feel like it's all like these storylines are coming back. Like Crime Sorcier, the e.n.d, the Mavis thing, the Acnologia, like Natsu's training mission, whatever he's doing. Like my gosh, like so much happened. Fairy Tail is like. Does everybody know he's going to disband it? Like, because I imagine they'd all be sad too. Like Lucy, more than anybody, I feel like is going to take this the hardest and be devastated. You know, especially now with no Natsu and Happy around. Like, I don't even know what to think or say. Like, it's oh my god. Don't even know, guys. This was amazing, though. Like, this whole story, like, I can't get enough of it, guys. I love this show. I love it so much. I'm so happy I made the decision to start watching it someday. It's evolved into this channel and everything. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, everyone, but I've got to get way stronger before I can show my face again. So I can keep all of you safe.
Let's go.
Perhaps you can surpass me. Try. Natsu. Or should I say, Ethereus Natsu Dragoneel.
What? Oh my god, what is it?
Tartaros,
It's him?
suddenly disbanded by order of Master Makarov. As that era comes to a close, the story of its creation is at last revealed. It's a tale of hope and friendship,
I have so many questions.
woven by a barefoot girl who had nothing but a dream in her heart. That girl was me. Next time, the fairy in your heart. Beyond the end, you'll find the beginning.
Oh my god. What a connect, like, okay, I like, I don't even know what to say, guys. I gotta unpack a few things. So, just because it was just there, I love the little connection, through the end, find the beginning, or however she said it. Like, that was a great little connection, because they just talked about e.n.d, but oh my god, like, e.n.d is Natsu, like, Ethereus Natsu Dragoneel, so he has, like, another form, and that's the demon form within him, like, is my guess now. So it's gonna come down to him versus Zareth, and it will be e.n.d, maybe, I'm assuming, slaying and taking care of Zareth when all's said and done. But like, did Igneel know? Like, how did all this happen? I mean, I don't know. I'm just going crazy, guys. Like, I gotta start thinking about some of this now. Like, I didn't catch it. I'm assuming if that's what you guys were kind of talking about, like, oh, like, connect the dots. Like, it's e.n.d, Ethereus Natsu Dragoneel. That makes sense now. It is a fire demon, and Natsu's a fire, fire wizard, and like he said, only he could handle the book. Don't open it. So if like Natsu opens the book, would that like wake him up, the dormant demon inside him? I'm assuming. Like, that's why Igneel said don't do it. I don't know, guys. Like, this is crazy. Oh, they just had to throw in one more little crazy twist here. Wow. Wow. So, all right, guys, I'm going to have to think more about this. Please let me know down below, guys, what you think of these episodes, what you think of the reaction, what you think of all this insaneness going on here. I don't even know anymore. I'm just rambling, I feel like, at this point, because there's so much happened and so much is still happening and going to happen. It's insane. So, my gosh. So, we're going to be back next time, guys, with Fairy Tail Zero. I can't wait to kick that off. That'll be really fun. That'll be next time, guys, Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, the beginnings of Fairy Tail Zero. So thank you so much for always watching and tuning in. In the meantime, guys, continue to check out Black Clover on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock if you're into that show. And between now and then, guys, I'm hoping to begin Eden Zero, Episode 1. Should be out by that point. So I'm hoping to have that out, as soon as possible, probably a day or two after its initial release date. And I can't wait to see that show. I can't wait for so much this. Can't wait for Fairy Tail Zero. I can't wait for Black Clover. I'm loving this all. My gosh, guys, I can't wait. And we are, at the time of this recording, guys, are just under 800 subscribers, and that just alone is just insane to me. I never expected more than maybe 10 or something like that. Like when I first started this channel, it's turned into this whole big thing, and so it's all because of you guys. You guys, your positive comments and your likes and all this stuff that you guys keep saying and doing, and it just makes me want to do more. So thank you guys so much for always checking in. If you're interested in giving, helping support this channel, guys, check out Patreon. It's I'm going to try and do more with that and make it worthwhile for you guys that are into that. But yeah, otherwise, guys, Tartaros, my God, it was amazing. I loved it. I gotta definitely do some thinking off screen now about E.n.d. and what the future of Fairy Tail is going to be like. I'm having to assume they're going to rebuild the group eventually, reform it if it's disbanded. But I'm curious to see how everyone reacts to it being disbanded too. Lucy especially, Lucy's not going to take this well. What's she going to do with her life now? Her whole existence has been for Fairy Tail. That was episode 1, wanting to join Fairy Tail, and now if it's gone, what is she going to do? Natsu's gone. She can't go off with him. I don't know. And we're going to have to wait. We're going to go through Fairy Tail Zero first. So, all right, guys. I could talk forever about Fairy Tail, but let me know down below, guys. I'd love to chat with you about Fairy Tail in the comments. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next time with Fairy Tail Zero, and I can't wait. So we'll be back. Keep checking, guys, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.